Hi everybody, I'm live and this video is on the new moon in Libra that happens tomorrow on the 28th of September. So tomorrow on Saturday, the 28th at 7:26 in the evening. That's UK time. And I just want to give you a little bit of information about this new moon. It hasn't been really traumatic in its build-up, and it's a new moon in Libra. It's about balance, so that makes total sense because I haven't felt really disturbed by it. And usually a couple of days before, I feel the moon. Hi everybody. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to analyze the chart. Oh, and the annoying thing is that usually when I do these, you have the chart right here. So I do these videos and you have the chart there and you can see it. But because I'm doing this live, I won't be able to edit that in. So I'm just going to hold it up like this now, and maybe you can take a screenshot of it. Smile. And then you'll know what I'm talking about. This is what the chart looks like. So take a screenshot. And then you'll be able to, maybe have that on your phone and then look at the computer or whatever to watch this. I don't know. At least you'll have it, okay? So this new moon is when the moon and the sun, they conjunct each other and they sit together, and the moon pulls all of this energy in to recharge its batteries and to complete its next monthly cycle. Okay, and what I wanted to mention as well, sorry, I'm a little bit scattered today, is that I'll explain what the new moon is about, and then at the end, I'm going to answer some questions on the moon if you have any, okay? So it's at 5 degrees in Libra, so it's like freedom wanting to build a bridge with freedom. When I first got this, it reminded me of that Joni Mitchell song Rivers, where she only wishes she had a river she could skate away on, but it doesn't snow and it doesn't get icy where she is, so she can't skate away on a river. And I thought that was such a beautiful image. And yeah, that came in this morning. And that's what this new moon is. It's really about planting seeds of intention of how can I free myself? How can I make my life more beautiful? How can I create a life that's more connected to the world and to myself and authentic? How can I live a more beautiful, more authentic life? Mars is at 26 degrees in Virgo, so it still conjuncts by 9 degrees. Mars is the male principle of drive and desire. It's in Virgo at 26 degrees, so it's really powerful. 2 and 6 is 8. That's strength. Virgo is like a sponge absorbing energy. So Mars in Virgo is like Dr. Clouseau or Columbo or Jessica Fletcher, okay? Stomping around, getting the facts and the details so that you can do this practically so that you don't have hiccups later on. Oh, you forgot your passport? Oh, what a pity you can't come along. A Mars in Virgo would not allow that to happen, that kind of situation. Everyone's got the right details. Details are important, okay? So you've got that on your side. So you're really open to information and you're really open to other people and you're really open to positive information. So you're filtering out negativity as well. Venus is 12 degrees away from the sun, so it doesn't conjunct, and neither does Mercury. So they don't add their 2 cents in. The new moon makes a couple of connections with other things in the sky though. First of all, it's obviously is conjunct to the sun, we know that. But it opposes Chiron at 3 degrees in Aries. Chiron is the wounded healer. It's the part of the chart that's most difficult until you transform it to become a great strength. And at 3 degrees, that's communication, and Aries is independent. Okay? So everything about this moon is about how to fit in, how to build peace and bridges between people. What's going to feel really painful if you feel like an outsider, and if you feel like you're doing something that is unacceptable or society frowns on it. We've also got Neptune and Black Moon Lilith sitting around Chiron up there. Well, if I'm going to say sitting around, then I might as well say Venus and Mercury are also sitting around the sun. Okay, that's how I'm going to do it. So Neptune is the water planet of dreams and imagination, and Black Moon Lilith is the other part of the ego where the chart really sabotages you. And it says, don't get creative, with trying to imagine this perfect life. It's not going to work. It's an illusion. It's never going to be real. And if you think like that, then of course it's never going to happen. So it's never going to happen. Plus, if you align yourself with other people, there's this sudden fear that you're going to lose your own identity. Money for the new moon, I'll remember that. 1 second. So there's the possibility that you have this fear of losing your own sense of identity, that you won't be able to speak up if you start to compromise and connect and have this wonderful time with other people. You're not a fool. You've still got Mars in Virgo at 8 degrees in your 6th house, okay? So you're not a dummy. It's not like someone can just tell you anything and you'll be like, yeah, I get it. Okay, no worries. You will check things, so you're not going to be harmed by that. So the only thing to fear is fear itself, really. So you've got to get out there and communicate with other people. In terms of finances for the new moon in Libra, awesome. 10 out of 10 in terms of finances. The things that are going to be supported the most by this new moon are finances, work and career, health, and the quality of your daily routine. Those are the things that are going to be best. Okay? Yeah, you're able to build bridges where you haven't been able to build bridges before, and you can plant seeds of intention. For instance, I want to get into this institution. I want to be part of this. I want to do something for this production. I want to volunteer here and be part of something. Something that makes me feel free and like I'm on the way to happiness. And that's the core question that's going to be asked. So if you're asking yourself that question and the message comes back and it's like, make friends online, then honor that and do that. Or if it says, connect with yourself and meditate more, then do that. But if it's with other people, and that's what I think for most of us, it's going to be about other people and wanting to find freedom kind of through other people. And what that means is that we seek their approval or we feel that their love will set us free. And that's not true, because it just doesn't work that way. So love, this new moon isn't that great for love, I would say. It's kind of like 50-50. It's kind of meh, for love. It's really great for money and work because you're building these new networks and these bridges with people who you're going to be willing to work with and who you put your best foot forward. You're very presentable. You're able to communicate very well. So that side of things works. In terms of personal development, this is also a good new moon because you're able to be weird and have your own ideas and be part of the club. You get best of both worlds, okay? Money comes through communication. So the more you communicate, the more stability you'll have financially. And also if you can throw in some creativity into what you're saying, ideal. If you have a purpose that is about healing. Like if you're in a healing profession, if you're a nurse or a psychologist or a therapist or a past life regressionist or a shaman or a psychic or a medium. The North Node at 13 degrees in Cancer is going to allow you to feel a sense of settledness and balance. It's like, well, like, oh, I love how this works sometimes, because sometimes it even surprises me. So the new moon is about balance, okay? So in the chart, it says that people who are sensitive and people who are in tune to these energies are going to feel really balanced. Duh, of course. So, you know, teachers as well, yeah. Because as a teacher, you're like you're helping kids. You're not just teaching them, you're looking after kids' as well-being, spiritually, emotionally, intellectually, physically, all of that stuff. So absolutely, teachers are going to have a sense of balance and real well-being. Relationship wise, it's just too intense and it's kind of sticky. It's not the greatest time for love and relationship. It is a good time for work, and it's a good time for work, especially if you're employed. So if you're a teacher, or if you're a nurse, or if you're a doctor, or if you're a psychologist working with other psychologists, or if you're a lecturer, a professor, a theologian, a minister, anyone who has a job, basically. Okay, hello, Twitty. Okay, so anyone who has a job in an institution, by expressing your own ideas, you're not going to get kicked out of the club. That's the fear. That's where the ego tries to sabotage you. But instead, when you express it, it's going to create more freedom in your work, because people will say, oh my God, what a good idea. We're going to implement that. They put you up on a pedestal, you get promoted, you really have helped the company hugely, and you get this massive reward for it. So, you know, we've got Jupiter and Ceres sitting there. So there's real potential for you to really thrive if you're employed. And Pluto and Saturn and the South Node are all in Capricorn. So that says that something with your work is going to change. So if you have an intention to plant a seed of intention that I want to build a bridge, I want to build a bridge to my next job. I can see the job in golden, bright, shining lights. I can see myself working in the stylish offices with the chrome and the glass and the steel. So if you can imagine that, and if you're gagging for a new job, or if you're looking for something bigger, or to make your life bigger, or to spread your wings, or to earn more money, or anything like that, plant a seed of intention like that. I want to have the freedom to go where I want to go, to have the financial freedom to say, I can do that if I want. The finances aren't going to keep me from seeing beautiful things. Good morning. So it's about freedom. Yeah. So really listen to the things that you have, like these awarenesses. You'll start having these notions that come in, but they're going to be very soft and gentle because it's Libra, remember? So you won't really notice them. So you really have to pay attention. And it's like that small, quiet voice. You have to really be on, like, you have to listen, okay? So you'll get these ideas that come up. And because the strongest element on this day in the chart is earth, followed by air, that means that you're able to take your ideas and you're able to turn them into something physical, practical today. So if you're able to share your ideas at a meeting today, it could be that your idea is picked up and it's implemented and people run with it. If you're employed to create things, to produce things like on a production line kind of thing, you'll be amazing at what you're producing. If you're self-employed and you're an artist, you're going to produce some of your best work. If you're a writer, you're going to produce some of your best work. Anyone who works and anyone who's passionate about their work is really going to win during this new moon. The strongest mode is cardinal. So it's all about taking charge and being empowered and saying, I am going to do this. I'm taking charge of my life. And I can think for myself, thank you very much. I can be as outrageous as I want to, and I still belong. I still have a right to be here. I have a place here. I'm part of the community as well. I have opinions and ideas as well. I've been around the block a couple of times. I'm getting a bit of anger coming in now, almost. Like, almost defensiveness. Like, I've been around the block a couple of times and I know things too. So I'm going to build bridges with you guys, but I'm not going to be a doormat. I'm not going to be like, yes, dear, yes, no. You know, like, yeah, I matter. Exactly, I matter. So I'm not going to be awkward. I'm going to try and find like-minded people, and you're going to be super, super sensitive to people who aren't on your frequency and your wavelength, and you'll naturally kind of slide by those people. Hopefully, make sure you do. Get your running shoes on, okay? So in terms of your work, set goals, okay? I want to be promoted. I want to have my own business. I want to create a beauty salon. I want to make anything that has to do with creativity, beauty, and the arts, and building bridges between people. Those are the things that are highlighted. So diplomats and marriage counselors and therapists and teachers, and also beauticians, cosmetics manufacturers, painters, sculptors, jewelry designers, people who work with precious metals, florists, chocolatiers, interior and exterior designers, any type of craftspeople. It's your day to really produce something amazing. And it may be signing up for a course is amazing if you have questioned that, and if you're getting that you want to connect with this course to sign up for it, then that's definitely building a bridge and connecting you with something else. So it can be like that. It can literally be a bridge to freedom via joining something, joining a new company, joining a new class, enrolling in a new project. And especially if it has to do with any of the things, that's what I wanted to say, ruled by Venus, because Libra is the scales and it's ruled by Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and creativity. And she's in Libra, in the sign she rules, right next to the sun and your moon, okay? So the way you feel, your ambition, your identity, Venus, your creative side, your creative ideas, they're all bubbling and they're super, super powerful. And you're not going to be like, I'm censoring myself. No, no, no. I'm building bridges, but I'm going to be honest and authentic. So you come across as you, and you don't put on a mask, and you don't have to kowtow to anyone, and you don't feel like you have to be defensive or anything. It's a clean slate where you go into a situation and you know your own worth, and you know that you've got the background and the history and the experience and the value to build these bridges. It gives you confidence. So it's amazing for confidence. It's amazing for work, money, daily routine, physical health, like I said. Anything I should warn you about? Not really. I don't see a lot of you going on huge trips. I don't think traveling is a major concern right now. I also don't think that friendships are particularly wonderful or amazing at the moment. I think they're quite flat. People don't call back, or people ring you 6 hours after you give them a voicemail. It's that kind of laissez-faire kind of approach. So really listen to that still small voice that will come in, that's going to guide you to do something. And if it guides you to create a type of a vase that you've never created, you're a potter, okay? And today you're sitting there in the morning and you're meditating, you've got your cup of coffee there, and what comes into your mind is that you should create a vase that looks like this. And you do it and you create that vase and it becomes the most hip and trendy item, must-have item, and you make a fortune on it. It's like Diane von Furstenberg and the wrap dress. Okay, the wrap dress was a stellar success. Everyone wanted one. People still wear them. So that's what you have the opportunity to do as well, if you're someone who is productive in the creative sense. So I think that's it, guys. I think that's what I get for this new moon. Question time. Do you have the new pet rock? I don't get it. Do you guys have any questions for me? I'm all ears. That's what I've always wanted to do, create a trend. Well, then go for it tomorrow. Seriously. Feeling inspired? Awesome. It is inspiring. It's anyone who's really doing something beautiful. Virgo, this applies to all of us, okay? So check out the monthlies. I'm talking to David. Kevin, check out the monthly for Virgo, and it'll tell you what house this new moon is happening in for you, Virgo, specifically. And the house implies the area of your life that you the area of your life. So your finances, or your home life, or your career, or your love life, or your personal development, or spirituality. Okay, so this energy happens, it's pulling in this energy to build bridges. If it happens in your 6th house of work, then fab, then it makes work even easier. If it happens in your 12th house of spirituality, you might find it very easy to make that amazing connection with something bigger than yourself. If it's in your 2nd house of money, then you're very likely to create a product that's absolutely gorgeous and a masterpiece that everyone wants, and you can make a fortune with it. But set the intention, listen to the voice, and then start doing it. It's air and earth. That's feminine and male. That's perfectly balanced. So seriously, it's like we're having an amazing opportunity here. So thank you, Raymond. You're so welcome. I love you being here. Libra, check out the monthlies. It'll show you where the new moon happens in. Okay, Deborah, definitely write the poem. Love you too, Tavan. I'm so happy you're coming out of that cycle. What tarot card goes with this moon? That's a good question. What tarot card goes with this moon? Should we ask the tarot and pull a card? The sun! Oh my god! Sorry, I'm getting overly excited. The sun. Because, I mean, it is a new moon. We have no sun. It's pitch black. The sun is plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, gratitude for the blessings of life. Plans that work out perfectly, you're building bridges, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations. That's what I've been saying all along. So the tarot is echoing what I've been saying. If you're a potter, then create the pot of your life today, and you've got something to be grateful for today because you're getting this amazing leg up via this new moon. I should have done this video earlier because it's a real gift of a moon, and time has just snuck up on me like crazy. Like today I was looking through the things and I'm like, the new moon is tomorrow? Oh my OMG. The new moon is taking place at 7:26 p.m. and that is UK time. So if you're on the East Coast, then subtract 5 hours and it's at 1 p.m. If you're on the West Coast, then subtract 8 hours and that's 11 a.m. So in your fourth house, you're saying, okay, that's something specific, Kate. I'd have to do a reading for that. How specific should we set our goal? As specific as you can, and then say, or whatever the universe wants to add. Just leave it open to the universe. Like you said, you're very clever, Bonnie. Make it as specific as you can so you have the exact right thing there, and then leave it open to the universe, and it's going to bring you something that doesn't match that, but makes you feel even better than what you imagined, okay? Because it always outdoes itself in terms of beating your expectations. Oh, yeah, come on, I'm trying to find you. Too many messages. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm trying to answer all your questions. Yes. Empress and Emperor, okay, yes, could be because, well, romance isn't that good. It's 50-50. Work on your jewelry creations. It's not the best for love or travel. Thanks, Gregory. Love you. Yeah, love you back. Love you back. Lots of love. Blessings. If you want to know if you won the contest, then order a personal reading with me, and I can look at your chart and your cards, and I can tell you whether you won the contest or not. You'll just have to, that's something personal though, like that's a personal reading. So head over to gregoryscott.com and order the reading there, okay? Sapphire retracted a message. That's unlike you, Sapphire. Thank you, Tavan. Thank you. Okay, Pari, don't know what's heavy, but thank you, Erica Porter. You're the best. No, I've not been to the fairy forest yet. This Aquarius loves your channel. Mwah! Love you, Blooming Rose, with a name like that. Of course, you'd love my channel because I'm all about blooming roses. I'm moving forward to the new and happiness. Exactly. The best is yet to come. Okay? Set the intention that that the best is yet to come for you over this moon period. And it'll start manifesting. Will I win the contest? Oh, you're repeating yourself. Okay. So don't repeat yourself and go to the website to order a personal reading with me. What's your favorite tarot card out of all of the 78 cards? The Four of Wands. Your art provide. Bless you, Twitty. Brigitte, that's a personal reading. Please order it on the website. Okay, also Laurel, that's a personal reading. Please order it on the website. It's too much specific info to get into. I can't do it just off the cuff. You have to draw up your chart. You feel like forgiving the self and others. Yeah, that's Libra. It's very much about building bridges and letting bygones be bygones. It doesn't hold a grudge. Mary, Erin is working on it now. She's working on the website so that you can pre-order my cards soon. It should be out within the next week. Yes, it's great for psychic readings. Yeah, anyone who works with anything intuitive, spiritual, boom. I'm very happy in Glastonbury, thank you. I'm so happy to be back home. Thank you for asking. I am happier since my move, yeah. I feel so much more relaxed here, but time flies. It's just crazy. And I feel like I've been decompressing majorly. It's been lovely. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there we go. That's your new moon in Libra video. You can take a snapshot because usually I put the chart in the video, but because I've been so last minute and this new moon snuck up on me, I'm doing it live now like this. So here's the chart and I've given my interpretation of it. I think it's a wonderful gift to us. We get a lot of great opportunities. I always agree with Marianne Williamson, and she says that miracles happen every day. If miracles don't happen to you every day, something's gone wrong. And miracles do happen every day. It's amazing when you're in that stream of life and it just works. And that's what this is offering. It's building a bridge to this, you know, as big as you can think, as glorious as you can make it. Think of heaven, what heaven would be like. And you can really just build a bridge with something that is beyond beautiful and beyond what you ever imagined. It's really lovely. Okay, so have a wonderful time, everybody. My readings are from 15 minutes to an hour. So 15 minutes, I can just answer your questions. An hour, I analyze your birth chart. I do everything. I do the astrocartography. I do the progress chart transit. It's coming up in future tarot. Okay, guys, have a lovely new moon, okay? Mwah! Kisses to all of you. Have a great time. Do set some intentions because it's really an opportunity to open a door of opportunity. Sorry, that's not the best way of saying it, but please do that. If you liked this video, then please subscribe to my channel and share this video online. I'd be ever so grateful. For readings, head to gregoryscott.com and order your reading, however long you want it, and we can look at specifics. Have a lovely, lovely day. I love you guys, and I'll speak to you soon.